Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you once again to School of Sales, another edition, whereby we have to talk to ourselves and admonish ourselves more on how we can improve our learning and selling skill. Okay, so every day by day we improve ourselves, and one of the ways we can come out of financial lack is for you to understand how selling works, because only those people who sells can actually be able to make money. So there is difference between cash flow and cash dropping. Almost everyone on earth have cash dropping, this channel of cash dropping. Perhaps somebody gifts you money, perhaps someone send cash to you, perhaps you are earning a salary at the end of the month. Everything is cash dropping. But when we come to cash flow has to be something that drops either per hour, either in quarterly hours of the day, daily, and weekly, right? So, an example of people who goes through or who is experiencing cash flow are the market women. Market women, an average market women, although they might not be rich, but then they have cash flow, even if you are selling paper in the market. So, what makes the difference between cash dropping and cash flow is the consistency of how it drops in your hands. And if you are not selling pepper, not selling tomato, how can you enjoy cash flow? In today's market, one of the greatest opportunity anyone could have is the ability to sell daily. One of the greatest opportunity anyone could have is the ability to sell daily. If you are not selling anything daily, you will be sold daily, because there is no how you will not buy something in a day. And when you buy too much, it gives you or it puts you at the mercy of other people who are actually selling daily. So today, how can we sell using the digital media is what we want to consider today. And today our studies will focus on email marketing and list building. What is email marketing? I'm going to just uh, share my screen with you now so that we can better go through uh, the classes step by step, then we move to the practical aspect. Can you see my screen from there?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. All right. So, list building and email marketing. List building and email marketing. When we talk about list building in sales and marketing, the number of audience you have determines the number of sales you are able to make in a day. If you don't have audience around you, you are most likely not going to be able to come out of financial lack. Now, this implies that the money we are looking for is not on the floor. The money is not in the bank. The money is actually inside someone's pocket. And the money is also inside your brain. So your ability to connect your senses into someone else's pocket can give you this financial audacity. All right. So how many people do you have around you? I used to tell people, if you check through your contacts, I feel like if I should have a problem of 100,000 naira today, do you actually have friends who can borrow you the money? Have the people who can gift you that 100,000 naira. If all the people in your contacts, you don't have such people around you, then you have not started to become a millionaire, right? Because to become a millionaire is not actually when you have the money in your account. It begins from who are your people and how many of them are around you. Okay, so list building is basically your ability to build a uh, number of audience around your products, around your services, around yourself, around your skill, around your brand. So today we want to look at list building and email marketing. List building and email marketing. All right. So we'll be focusing on several contents for today. One of it is what is email marketing. Two, what is list building? Three, what is a landing page? Yeah. Four, we are going to be looking at example of a landing page. We're going to be looking at how you can set up your email marketing. And next one, we're going to be looking at the benefits of setting up email marketing. What are the benefits in email marketing? The next content we'll be looking at in a jiffy is A/B testing. What is A/B testing? I'm going to be showing you how you can test your content to know whether it's going to really fly or not. All right. The next one we are going to be looking at is types of email campaign. Types of email campaign, and then we'll be looking at email marketing checklist. So, what are the things that you have to look into for you to be sure that your email will go through and it will fly? And the last but not the least, we are going to do a recap of what today's class is all about. Okay, so can you read for me what you can see from the end there?
List building is what is list building? List building is a strategy to build a volume of audience who might be interested in your products and services. The larger your audience, the probability of your daily sales if you really understand what they need and provide it for them with a price.
All right, fine. It's as simple as just, the way you have just read it. What's list building? List building is the number of audience building the list of the people around you. When we talk about list building, you are not actually collecting their picture. You don't want to also see their number, understand? But how can you build a list via email? Because email can give you a good information about your audience. How can you have the contact of the audience via their email? So through email marketing, you can continue to prospect these people. Imagine if you have 10,000, 100,000, or 200,000 Nigerians out of 200 million Nigerians. Just imagine you have 200,000 emails of people around you, and then every day you send message out, you're just selling a product of 500 naira. Can you imagine? So if out of 200,000, maybe 50,000 people are purchasing your product at 500 naira, how much are you going to make in a day? That is how this marketing works. And anyone who is into sales and you don't know how to use email marketing or building a list around you, it is going to really be an outright low return on sales that you will have. All right. Before I started using email marketing, I personally have been using, you know, a modern way, let me say, a traditional way of generating lists or email marketing, because there are other ways you can also use, even if you're not going to be using any of the digital media kind of list building. Now, if you go to churches, when you attend programs in churches, they ask you to do registration. So people drop their name, they drop their contact, and all of those places. One of my strategies is that if I have a good relationship in the church, I could actually get the number and the email address of the people who attend the church. That's number one. Number two is, for me, I use my Google Form to generate leads. Generate leads. So when I run my online and WhatsApp training, the first thing I want people to do is either they save my contacts, I will save theirs so that they can continue to see my WhatsApp story and all my advertisement can always go to them directly, or rather, I create a form. So that form, I will be able to, I create the Google form to, and I share out the link. People use the link to register for any of my online classes, even if it is free or paid class. They use the form to register, and then I can have their emails. All right. The third way I used was, there was a time, January this year, I was involved in a research. So I created a questionnaire, and the questionnaire was supposed to actually be for Nigerian US Embassy. So when I created the questionnaire, I shared the Google form. Over 100 persons filled the form. So having filled the form, I was able to gather a quantum number of email addresses too. So these are ways you can use your anyhow any of the opportunities you have to generate leads and email address of the people. But beyond that, you can use some of the email marketing tools that we are going to be looking at. So, what is email marketing? Email marketing is one of the aspects of digital marketing. It is a channel to help you reach out to your customers in order to inform them about your products and services. It means you are able to reach out to a vast number of audience. Are you getting it now? So with email marketing, you have the capacity to speak to a number of people within a very few moments or few minutes, and you can communicate your idea. So whether you want to engage them, you want to inform them, you want to give them free value, email marketing is the best tool for that. So email marketing is a tool for list building. All right. These three are connected together. If you have a question, you can as well let me know. Email marketing is connected together with landing page. What is a landing page? I think the English is clear, right? Land and you have a page. So a landing page is just like when you throw a stone or you throw a ball, it will definitely land somewhere. So that particular place it's landed is what we call a landing page. Okay, so a landing page is one of the most probable tools for internet marketing. Landing page is considered as a mini one-page website which is objectively designed to suit a marketing goal. In a simple term, landing page is where your customers will visit or land when you place your advertisement via Facebook or Google advertisement. So when you do adverts online and you put a link there, that link, where does it direct the people to? Is it your house? Is it your shop? Is it your website? Is it your WhatsApp? So your WhatsApp can eventually be a landing page. Or rather, is it your uh, MailChimp landing page? So there are different ways you can create a landing page. You can include a link on a post on Facebook. And when people click on the link, you direct them to your Facebook. That could have been because the objective of your post is to actually help the people to go directly to your Facebook and visit your Facebook link, and from there they can be able to watch whatever message that you have for them. So example of a landing page, you have a website. So if you have a website can be a landing page for you. You can have a Facebook page. It can also be a landing page for your advertisement or for email marketing. You can have an online store. It's cool. Also, you can use your WhatsApp. Yeah, just create a WhatsApp group, generate the WhatsApp group link, and use it to run your ad on Facebook. So when people click on the link, it direct them direct. I mean, it carries them directly to your WhatsApp page. So you can use your Facebook group as landing page if that's where you want people to visit to get your product or to contact you. MailChimp is another good tool for landing page. So for the purpose of this class, we're going to be using MailChimp, how to use MailChimp to create a landing page. And of course, all other marketing tools are available on MailChimp. So you can quickly go to MailChimp.com and visit the website and see how you also can log in. So the first thing you want to do, because you have not yet signed up, is log into MailChimp.com/login and you'll be able to sign up. So when you sign up there, you verify your email account. I mean, the email sent to you to activate your account, and from there you can continue to creating your landing page. Okay, so it might be a little bit strange or difficult, but when you go through the step by step I'm going to show you today, it will definitely become more easier than you think. Running through MailChimp is just a drag and drop, provided you have your content already prepared. So once you have already prepared your copywriting, I think we have done that in the class. So if you have prepared your content, you can easily fix it into the landing page as you really want your audience to experience it. Okay. So next is email marketing setup. Email marketing setup. So how can we set up our email marketing? Quickly, how can we set up our email marketing? I'm going to really rush through this. Email marketing setup, it's first you need to identify your target audience. So what do you want to sell? Are you selling shoe? Are you selling makeup? Are you selling dress? Are you selling an online course? Are you selling a newsletter? What exactly are you selling? So who are the people that needs what you're selling? If you can identify your target audience, then it will be easy for you to create a segment for them. You'll be able to create a segment for them. That means you're going to be able to create a value that is directly uh, that's giving them value directly. And also, number two, you create a campaign. What is campaign in email marketing? A campaign is a broadcast message which your audience are most likely going to see either on Facebook or via Google ad. So, and then you can set an appropriate call to action. Call to action is simply CTA, call to action. What action do you want your audience to take? Do you want them to buy from you? Do Do you want them to learn more from you? Do you want them to subscribe to your uh, channel? Do you want them to subscribe to your blog? Anything you want to use email marketing for, you impute a call to action there. All right. Next is you may want to test your email before sending it. These are the steps to email marketing setup. You need to test your email, test your content, test your words, test your title, test um, your offer, everything you want to use. Each of your word has to be tested so that you can be sure your conversion rate. Because most thing that is important in email marketing is your ability to convert the people or your audience. The next one we have here is send the campaign. So after you are done with the first step and second step and the third step, you go directly to sending your campaign. You can send it immediately or you can schedule the time for another maybe 2 hours, maybe every Friday, maybe every month. You want to send it to them. So when you see your bank sending you email on your birthday, it's because it has been programmed automatically. It has been scheduled to work for you that day. All right. The last one is analyze performance. How can you analyze performance? It is one thing to send email, but what if the people you are sending emails to are actually not opening it? So if you don't open it, you need to verify or you should know why they don't open it and how can you target them again? How can you make them uh, read through again? Sometimes in some of the email addresses I have never opened before, I see the sender of the email and you have to just tell me, okay, we noticed that you have not been opening our email for a time and we're about to remove you, we're about to delete you from this center. Now, the kind of message they send to me they want to make me to open their website because perhaps I don't want them to delete me from their email listing. But somehow, even if I'm not moved, I'm also a sales inclined person also. So I know that they're actually not going to remove me. They only want me to take more action. So that's why they're threat. Should I call it a threat now for me to uh, be able to click on the email link that I've sent to me. So analysis performance helps you. We have the open rate. That means how many persons opens your email. We have the click rate. That is click through rate. That's CTR, click through rate. How many persons has actually click your products and then your email link and it actually successful. And the next one we have the response rate. So when they click it, do they respond back to you? And then the last one is optimizing your campaign. Optimizing your campaign. So here we go. We have the open rate. The open rate is the percentage of the total number of recipients who opened an email. For instance, look at the formula we put there. An open rate is equal to email sent minus email bonus. So how many, if you send 100 email, let's say 80 of it uh, was opened and the other ones were not open. So you can actually know which how many of the email that you sent delivered. Bounced email could mean that maybe the email address is not correct or the email address is no longer working. Then you be able to subtract the two and know how many audience you actually have so that you can't just continue to waste money over time. The next one is click-through rate, which is CTR. It is the percentage of recipients that have that have clicked on the CTA on your message. Remember, CTA is call to action. So the number of people who have clicked through, then you'll be able to know. The formula is number of clicks through over number of delivered email. Number of clicks through over number of delivered email address. Right? I want to believe you're following me. And the next one here is benefits of email marketing. Benefits of email marketing. So, number one, it is cost effective. You don't have to spend more. Like if you use MailChimp, you can get contact for you to maybe 1,000, 2,000, and you don't really have to pay a dime for using their services. Number two, it is time saving. Imagine if you want to start sending messages to people, how do you really want to get across to them? So using email marketing help you to send a wide network of message. And then next one we have real-time marketing. Email marketing is considered as real-time marketing. It's also less intrusive. Yes, you hardly can have people who's going to intrude into your email. It is directly. When I send it from me, it goes directly to your box. All right. Next one is it builds credibility. So when you consistently send email marketing to your audience, they feel like wow, you are available for them to always patronize. You are also doing something about your brand. So email marketing gives that idea. And the next one is it increases visibility and brand awareness. Yes, when you send email to people, people will be aware of what you're doing every day. Okay, so there are too many principles and strategies for brand visibility. One of it is email marketing, and of course, your consistent appearance on social media also guarantees that your customers or your people or your clients will really enjoy you. Right. Next one is it is easy way to track ROI. What is ROI? It means return on investment. Your ROI is return on investment. So it is easy for you to track your ROI. How many persons have actually purchased my product today? How many persons will eventually purchase my product? All right. So I think from here I need to go online. So I'm going to show you a few of what we can do with MailChimp. Okay, so I'm going to log into MailChimp now. Okay, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, you can send a message or you can actually unmute yourself and talk. All right. Okay, so it's already loading School of Sales page on the MailChimp platform. All right. So this was the page I initially prepared, and I will suggest that we actually have to. Okay, I think you have a message, right? All right, fantastic. Here you can see my screen, you can hear me, so I'm grateful for that. All right, so let's just continue. I'll quickly show you what I'm going to refresh the screen now, so I'll go back to the beginning. So I should show you various ways whereby you can um, how you can use your MailChimp properly. So, so all right, this is MailChimp.com, and then this is the admin page for me. You can see my name here, Accelerated Consulting, and then here we have different tools you can use. You can see it. The first is email marketing, the second is customers joining, the next one is email template. We have landing page here, we have social posts. Do you want to create a social post for your Twitter, for your Facebook? Do you want to do a survey, like you want to collect a questionnaire, or you want people to comment about your product? Maybe you have an app on uh, Google, you have an app on Play Store, and all of these you can use MailChimp to actually work it out. Okay, MailChimp can help you to work it out. So these are, and then this is sign up form. So a sign up form is like you just want to collect people's emails. So I'm clicking on the sign up form now. Just hope it loads so early so that we can quickly view. All right, fantastic. So do you want to use a sign up form? These are form builders, different tools. If you have the knowledge of coding, you can actually use any of these. And if you don't have the knowledge of coding, you can use form integration. You can use Facebook form, all right, or landing page sign up form. So all of these tools are available on your MailChimp dashboard. So let me click on email. Perhaps you want to send email to someone. So here is how it goes. We have your regular, we have the automated, and we have the plain text. So the regular is just like this. You will have the campaign name. You just click on the campaign name, School of Sales. So if I put that there and then I begin, right? So it's going to take us further to What next? I just include my campaign name, but I want to send message to a couple of people. So just have to wait for a few minutes because it's still very much loading. All right, fantastic. So where do I want to send to? To who are you sending the message to? I had the recipient number here. From who? I had the person here. Then the subject. What is the subject of the email? What is the content of the email? See this here is like a page of how your email will look like. All right. Then you can share my campaign link, and when I share it, I can share it to my Facebook, I can share it to my Twitter, I can share it to my Instagram. All right. So all these are various ways that you can do. But let me quickly show you something from here. If you want to design your email address, so you click on designing email address, it's going to take us to a page. How do you want your email address to look like? Perhaps you have received email from different universities, different businesses online, and you see that they have it more beautiful. It comes with some templates and it's colorful and it looks so inviting to you. This is how also they do theirs for them to be able to engage their audience. You don't want to give your audience something that is actually uh, oh, you can't see my screen again. Okay, all right. Let me please share. Okay, 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 okay. Just give me a few minutes. Let me share the entire screen with you. So can you see it now? Can you see my screen now? Okay, I really want to be sure you are seeing the screen now. All right. I just sent you a message now. Can you see my screen? If you can, quickly let me know so that we can proceed. So that we can proceed.
Hel-
Huh?
Hello, I can see the select template.
All right, fine. Okay, so let me quickly go back a little bit. You can just unmute your audio so you can easily call my attention to whenever you are not seeing my screen or something else. So
Okay.
let me move back a little bit so that you don't have to be actually after me. So I was saying this is the whole of MailChimp. MailChimp has all of these tools for you to use. We have the email, we have the customer journey, so map out marketing journey that delivers a unique experience to each, to each of your contacts. We have the email template, we have the landing page, we have the social post, we have survey, we have sign up form. All right, and then here is the audience. Maybe you have gathered some audience. You can have your audience dashboard. You have all your contacts here. We have your sign up form, and then we have tags. We have segments. We have survey. We have inbox. We have also here. All right, this is campaign. All your campaign is enlisted here. We have your email templates and the report. So this is where you can track how many persons have clicked on your links when you have sent message to them. Are you getting it now? All right, and we have automated email addresses here. Automated email addresses, we have transactional email, we have retargeting ads, we have postcards, and all of that. So, website. Do you connect your website to your program here and everything you have to, you want to do? This is where you also do that. We have contents to do, we have integration. So these are all the tools and functions from MailChimp. Are you with me? Uh, all right. So let's quickly look at how email look like. I'm going to be showing you email. All right, this is email. First thing you want to do is to create your email name. So let's say you want to send email and the campaign name is School of Sales. So we'll begin from here. Like I said, we begin from here and keep moving on. So the page is loading now, and as long as it's done loading, we go to the next stage of it. All right, great. It's done loading. So here we have who do you want to send your email to, and where are you sending from? What's the email? Where is it coming from? We have the subject of your email, and here we have the content of your email address. So, but let's look at the design email because you may have received email from different companies with beautiful picture, beautiful background, and layout, which makes their email look so beautiful to you. How can you also design your email for your customer to see that it's more fascinating? Right. These are various templates you may want to explore through. We have the featured, we have the basic. These are different templates. See? So let's say I want to use a product. I want to sell a product, or here you want to make an announcement, or you want to tell a story. You want to do a follow-up email. These are different templates, or you want to educate your audience about your new product line. This is what you do here. So let's say I want to sell a product now. So I'm clicking on this and it's loading. It's going to load that page for me and I'll be able to share with you. All right, it's loading. Like I told you the other time, in MailChimp, it is actually um, a drag and drop. So it asks me to showcase my products here. So I may want to change what I'm selling or include another thing here. So if I want to change it, this is my content, this is my style. How do I want my product to look like? Okay, so how do I want my product to look like? I can do it, I can make it round corner, I can do anyhow. So this is my content. Uh, Let me say I want to replace my my picture. Okay, so these are the various pictures that I have already that I have put on the platform, and in case I want to change or perhaps upload from my laptop, I could easily go and it will take me to my laptop and I can pick any of the pictures that I may want to sell. Okay, so this is what I want to sell, including the picture here, and then it loads it and take me back to where I was coming from. So anyway, but that's that. So in case I wanted to, okay, see my picture is now it has been uploaded, so you can see this kind of product now. So if this is what I want to sell to people, then you can actually continue from there. So showcase your product. So um, how do you want your email to look like? So if this is what I want to sell to people, this is the first thing that people are going to see, and then I can now drag and drop. All these are templates. So if I want to add another picture, I want to add a text. See the way I drag it now? Everything is, you can actually drag and drop here. Then if I finish dragging and dropping, so I can easily type what I want to type here. See, I'm just typing. So that's why you need to have try out your content, plan your content. Okay, so if this is my content, I'll just copy and take it back there because you don't want to spend too much time online. Can you see it now? So I have copied and pasted my copywriting. This is how I want to set my copy, and however I want my audience to be engaged with the content I'm writing, I will just have to put it there. So this is how you do your own drag and drop. Try to drag and drop. And once I'm through with that, I can save it. If I need another page for me to perhaps do another drag and drop. I'll just click and drag and drop. So here is another page here. I can put a picture and at the same time I can do the otherwise here. So this is how email is being set up. Can you hear me? All
Yes, I
right,
can.
all right, fantastic. And can you also see the screen
Yes,
too?
sir.
Are you following through?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this is how it really works. And then you can add another picture here. Okay, you can add another picture here, and you can also continue. Oh, confidence is online too. Wow, fantastic. I didn't know. All right, welcome, confidence. So we can also do a drag and drop content here. Let's say I want to look for another picture. I will upload an image here, and then I can still do the same picture if that's the way I want it. I'll just copy the URL and put there, or I'll upload it. In fact, so this time around, maybe I want to try my style. How do I want it to be? The size of it. I want it to prefer that it becomes so small, or perhaps I want it to really be anyhow you want the contents to be to definitely uh, form that picture out. So here now I'm sending and I can put a text. I can put a text here. Okay. I also add color to the setting. How do I want my drag and drop to be? Do I want it left side? Can you see? I can put the text right here. This is my image and my text can be here. So let's say here is my text. I can also put see the text now. My text can also appear continuously here. I can put the text here. I can put the text here. Can you see the way it formed now? So email and the template, everything is forming. So and we just continue. Don't mind me, I'm using the same kind of content for all. I just want to start setting it up like this, but I think this is looking more beautiful. Okay, with the colors that I already have here. And the next thing is, what is the call to action you want people to? What action do you want people to take after going through your email? Do you want them to follow your social media? Then here is a social media uh, builder page. You can do drag and drop here. Okay. Do you want them to? This is a major call to action. Let me put this here so you can see. So if I want the people to follow my ad, let me remove this. If I don't need this, I can easily remove it there. I'll delete it. Yeah, it's gone. So here is another word. If I don't need this also to be there, I can easily delete it. So here is another page. Here you can add two pictures and write the product review. So I can use this for testimonials. Let's say I have testimonials I want to check, or people that have gone through school of sales and I want to put them there. So I could use this page for testimonials. I just do let me just replace the image that is in there. All right, these are testimonials already. So I will insert into the page. This is one. This is another one. So I can do. Let me do column one, two. Alright, so the column one, I want to replace it. I'm just going to do the same here, and my testimonials are already here. And then I'm going to put my description or whoever I was talking. And at the same time, I might not use a screenshot like this. I might just use the picture of people here. So let's say I want to put the picture of Toby Lover here. I'll put the picture in here, and then the testimony, I will simply put it here and do the same in this column. So if I want to have two, three kind of column, I can do style and set. What is the number of column that I want setting? Here is number of images one and two, or I rather do otherwise. So I can do it like this, and I can do it like this. I can do it like this. These are the different styles that I may want to use for it. But let's say I'm doing it like this, or perhaps doing it like this. Okay, so basically that is how we can be able to go through. But maybe if I don't want to use any colon, I can definitely delete it. Just going to delete it. I don't want that colon to be there. All right. So what's what is the call to action that I want people to do? What action do I want people to take while engaging my product? All right. So sorry, I'm still deleting all that because I don't really think I need it. All right. So the call to action is what I need. Then let me do drag and drop here. So let me edit. Here now, if I want people to buy now, you see this is call to action. Buy now. Or if you want people to learn more, you're just going to change it here. Learn more. Okay, so it's already changing. Then here you add the link to either your WhatsApp page, if you want them to come directly to your WhatsApp page, or if you want them to go and make payment directly. So for me, if I want them to make payment directly, I use my Paystack account. So I'm just going to put my Paystack account, I mean my link to web address, then the web address is going to be here. So this is my WhatsApp, this is my Google Drive. If I want them to go and see anything on my Google Drive, or rather to my YouTube to go and watch a video, I'm going to put all the link here. And the moment I do that, once they click on that link, it will take them. So I'm going to try this now, and then I will refresh the page, learn more. So this is a style. So then you save. Maybe I want them to use, okay, let's say as they are reading through, I just simply want them to take a click. I want to convert any of my write-ups to click a link click. You see this button here? This is link. Can you see now on your screen? It just show you link. So I could turn this one to a link that when they click on it, it will definitely take them somewhere that I want them to take to. So perhaps it could be a tagline. You know, in HTML, if you are too familiar with HTML, you have what we call tagline. And if it's not there, you can also do a link directly to your Facebook, to your YouTube, or anywhere. So I want to link that particular group. This is my Paystack account now. I could easily just copy, I mean, and put the Paystack account there. Okay. And once I have done this, I will insert the link. So this auto, can you see now automatically it becomes a link here. So anyone who click on School of Sales 4 from there can easily go to my Paystack account and make payments because that's a payment link. Unlike the one I put here, it's just an ordinary payment page. Okay. So let's test what we have done so far in our email. Just remember this is just testing. We're just exploring the website. All right. So let me save and then I'm going to publish. So continue this. All right, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Okay, fantastic. And then we are done. This is the preview of my email. Can you see how beautiful it is? So let's go preview what we have actually done. Okay, so this is the desktop face, how it's going to look like. This is my email. So if I click on this now, let's see where it will take us to. It should automatically take us to my Google Drive. This is my Google Drive where, because the link that I put there is for us to go to my Google Drive. If you want them to go through your, can you see? These are the materials on my Google Drive. This is testimonials link. All these are testimony. Can you see now? All the testimonies are already put there. If I want them to come and see the testimony, it will eventually take them there. Okay, the other link I put there, let's see where the link can take us to. So let's check this link. Where will it take us to? Can you see? Automatically it takes us to a landing page on my Paystack account where they can easily make payments. So you insert your name, you insert your last name, email address, and then you make payment 5,000 naira and we are done. So that's how to close deals with email marketing. So depending on the objective of your email, you can easily set up email. So here is the mobile view. If you are viewing it from your phone, if you are viewing it from your phone, so this is how it's going to look like for you. Okay, are you going through it? So, and if you are doing it in your inbox, so this is how it will come to your email inbox. If you are viewing it from there, I see now, and then and on like that. All right. So quickly, let's go back to where we're coming from. So this is a beautiful one. If you feel like it's beautiful, you can put your comments in the chat box and tell me it's beautiful, you really love it, and would like to practice through again. Okay, so it's giving me a warning now. So we automatically add a required page to your email footer. To remove the page, you can update your account and also so all these are done since it's a testing content. I don't really have to put on myself. Then once you are done with this, you can send your email with that. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm blushing right now, so it's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I believe you should be able to do this, so it's very easy for you to do. Okay, let's go through how to create a landing page. How to create a landing page. Okay, can it be done on the phone? Yes, you can do your drag and drop on the phone, but perhaps if you have your laptop, you'll be able to see a broader view of what you want to do. Okay, somehow perhaps it might look so difficult on the phone, but you can do it on your phone. If you want to do it on your phone, put your phone into desktop view. Just set your Google application, Google Chrome to desktop view, so it becomes a little bit broader for you to see and do your drop. Now, but here I'm doing drag and drop. If you want to do it on the phone, you are not definitely going to do drag and drop. Okay, your phone can just be able to do click through. So you click on it, you select the page you want to insert, and it will definitely go there. But for you to have a broader view of it, I advise you use your laptop so you can enjoy yourself and you're not going to be wasting time. Okay, thank you. Confidence says this is really beautiful. How all of these things works. You too can consider generating your list. Okay, so let's say I want to do uh, let's create a landing page now like the one I did. It's almost the same process. What is a landing page theme? So this time around I'll use Kofi Confidence. Kofi Tobiloba. Alright, so I'm going to use your name for it. What do I want to achieve? Is it for daily newsletter or let me select an audience file, then begin. So we are starting our landing page now. So it's loading. It takes us directly to the template side, and mind you, you need to follow through a planning process if you want to get this thing done without wasting your time on the internet. You need to write out what you actually want to achieve. The thing is your copywriting. You see, the pages we have there is actually very different. So you must have an objective. Number one, who are the people I want to target? Now, here, let's say we are selling a cup of coffee, and if this is a coffee, who are the people that wants your coffee? Here, the material we see here is this one is actually accepting payments, selling cloth. Here is lead generation. What is lead generation? Lead generation is the same thing as building a list. You want to have new customers coming into your funnel to actually buy from you. You want to have new customers coming into your funnel to buy from you. So lead generation is the objective of this template. This template is accepting payments. This one is accepting payment, lead generation. Okay, so lead generation could just be that they will have to perhaps sign up. They will have to perhaps sign up. Okay, these are other templates that you may want to consider. But let's just pick one and go through it. All right. So I've just selected one here. All right, it's loading. Fantastic. So we are here. Can you see it's just similar to what we initially have gone through while we are doing our email marketing template designs? Okay. So you'll be wondering why is it bringing this particular one for me all the time? Well, the very first time I did MailChimp, I have already installed this as the logo of School of Sales. You can imagine. So everything is all about selling, all right? But can I remove it? Yes, I can. I'm going to delete this now. Okay. All right, I have a question. Can you put your question there so I can clearly reply back to you? Confidence, I'll listen to your question. Just type a question. I will read through. All right. While I continue or while we keep waiting for that, let's continue. So this is a raw format of how a page is actually looking like. Okay. So it's like let me quickly explain it this way. It's like you want to write a letter to someone and you have A4 paper. So your A4 paper you have to segment it like a formal letter. We have the address line, we have the heading, we have the paragraph, I mean the body of the content, we have the closure. Okay. In this time we are looking at okay, I'm going to check this message now. Okay. Okay, what skill can this be? All right, this is email marketing skill. Email marketing skill, and how you can build a list for yourself. You can sell through email marketing. This course is for email marketing. You can sell for yourself. You can generate audience. You can divert people to anywhere you want to divert them to. If you're using this template, you can divert them to your WhatsApp. We have spoken about landing page. Of course, the video will be available for you to go through from the beginning. So you can divert people to your Facebook page, divert them to your Instagram page. If you want people to follow you on Instagram, you can run advertisement for it, and people can easily use the link and follow you. It works for different kind of marketing objective. That is what so it is called email marketing skill. All right. So it's one of the skills that it's actually needed to in workforce. If you are going to be a frontline in any form, you should be able to use email marketing very, very well. All right. So this is templates. Okay, these are the various templates that we want to use. Oh, so we have four persons, right? Ebenezer from Ghana, you are coming so late, and but notwithstanding, we will still work together. Okay, so it's almost an hour ago that we've been online now, and then we'll soon be uh, going through the last part of it. Here we have our email marketing page. We are creating a landing page here. Okay, so I may want to delete all and start from the beginning. So if that's what you want, and delete all and start from the beginning. Delete everything you want to do and build your email or your landing page from the scratch. Okay, so I have just deleted everything here. All right. So my job is to do drag and drop here. Okay, let me delete this two. But I don't want anything that was too big to confuse. Or so what I'm doing now is I don't really want to bank on the template that was already given to us. So I want to start from the beginning. This is our header. So I'm going to put it there, deleting everything. Alright. So can I start by doing drag and drop? Yeah, I'm still deleting. So drop content blocks here. So content blocks. Okay. Let me check this message. All right, no problem. Confidence, that's fine. I'll share the video with you and you can easily get it later. All right, so I want to start by creating a new template now, and then I want you to see how we can easily and quickly do that. Alright. So first thing first, let me create this, I'm dragging it here and dropping it here. So when that page has been dropped there, and brilliantly, I still have code. Okay, let me not use this. Let me quickly get one of my contents. So if I'm doing email marketing, let me just copy and paste here. Okay, so this is email marketing checklist. So let's say this is the title of my page that I want to show you. I'm just going to quickly do. I can increase the fonts here. I can bold it, I can reduce it, I can increase the size. Okay, I want it to be 24. See, it's becoming a little bit bigger. Or whichever way I want it, I can go to the style of it, how I want these fonts. Yeah, is it area, is it Georgia? I can select the nice and beautiful font from here. Fantastic. I think I love this. It's quite bold and it's coming out clearly. Okay, so you can also do the setting, number of columns to. So let's quickly go back here. You can also centralize your work. You know how to use all these tools, basically your Microsoft software tools. Everything are here. And if you want to make this a link also, like I told you the other time, you can easily convert this to a link. This is just link. And you can use this to unlink the apps you have initially linked it together. So I want to save and close. So we have the email marketing checklist there. And then next thing I want to do is I want to add a picture. So I'm going to do a drag and drop here. Fantastic. Is it for me or something? Yeah. So my landing page, I want a picture to be added. Here is a picture. Don't mind the title because I'm not actually structuring the title from here. So I want to create something beautiful. Okay, so I'm starting this picture. Yeah. Wow, this looks so beautiful. So beautiful. So now I've added my picture to this, and then once I'm done with this, then I can create and again. Okay, so this is mind blowing. So next thing I want to do is drag and drop another content here. You save and close. So I want to put my text. I can easily put text here. What do I want people to really go through? All right. So this is okay. Yeah, this is text coming out here. I'm gonna quickly copy and paste a whole lot of content here now. And I'm gonna do that in small time. Okay, so can you see my text? I'm not quite aligned yet, but can I really align it together? Yes. So just do centralize. Wow, this is being so nice now and beautiful. So it is becoming clearer, and then I continue with something, but do not mind me, my content are not actually aligned with my picture, but however, we are just looking to testing of what we're doing. So I'll definitely delete all of this by the time I'm done. So you can go on and select. So this is another drag and drop. So if you want to fill here with different features. So I told you the other time you can use this for testimonials, you can use it for testimonials and do it for all other things that you may want to do. All right. Then those are not like that. We save this and we continue. We continue. Now this is a payment link. If I want them to make payment, I could actually do this and add here. Okay, let me do something first. Okay, if I want to add a video, I could easily put a text link here. Okay, this is another text link. It is drag and drop. And then I copy the text too, and I'm going to put it here, centralize it to make it more beautiful. Fantastic. You see? And then as I'm done with this, close it, and then we go to what other thing do you want your people to see? If I want them to see a video, I'm just going to do this video. Okay, so I'm just going to see a video and include the text. Now, videos are only accepted from YouTube and Vimeo. These are the two places my video is not accepted. So, if you have a video, you can do your video, upload it to your YouTube link, and copy the link URL from YouTube and bring it back here. So, can I actually show you something now? So I'm going to my YouTube now to copy a video. Okay, let me just use this video link. So if I copy this video, YouTube video link, it's going to definitely give me something. I don't know what video it is, but um, I'm guessing it's going to be a song. Okay, so all right, but this is a song, but let me just, you wouldn't mind, sir. Let me just put the video link there. You see, automatically the video that I have copied from YouTube, it's not here because I have copied a link from YouTube. But let me delete the video link because I do not really want to do that. But obviously, if you want a video to be there, it could be your video personally, it could be the video of someone you want to use to motivate your audience to take action. You also include that there. You save and then you want to add your payment. So all these are call to action. What button do you want them to do here? What the payments link here? Usually, I will advise you to use this payment link because the payment link is to take you to an option, all right? And the option maybe it's not supported by your country. I don't know. So, but basically, in Nigeria, we have PayStap and some other payment platform that you can use. What I would just advise you to do is look at the call to action here, use this payment, use this button, and then use call to action to do buy now, pay here, or follow me, or anything you want your audience to take as an action is what you really have to do from here. So this is how the class will go, and once you are through with that, you get them to really do a lot of things, and we save it, and then we go back and preview, can preview our class from here. So this is what we have been able to do so far, right? This is just an error, but I'm sure if you can explore through yourself, you're really going to enjoy using MailChimp to send email marketing to your audience, and of course to use it to gather to sell your product. Okay, so lastly, before I will leave this page to go to the other page that we have, what I want you to really so learn and benefit is that if you don't have a place, because one of the fear I had before was if I start getting into people's email address, where will I have to keep it? Now, this platform helps you to keep your email address, I mean your emails, your contacts. So when you do an email or you create a landing page or you do your sign up form and people drop their email for you, all right, what you do is that, I mean, they help you gather the email there. Once you just go online, you can just see everything in an Excel sheet. You can print it out as an Excel sheet, and you can easily just use the contact as you have named it to easily send email directly to your people. So it's actually not hard using MailChimp from there. So keep it up for me if you have a question from the end. Let's see what you have for us, and then you can easily run through. And if you really understand it, let me know that you actually understand the class as it's going. All right, so I'd like to go back to our page, the content class, so we can easily finish up everything that we are doing. All right, so okay, so still sharing screen. Okay, so now can you see my screen? So when you are composing your email, there are other things you want to do. Okay, how to optimize your email marketing. Now, email marketing optimization simply means you want to use a very good headline. Please, if you can see the screen now, can you let me know in the in the box. Can you see my screen now so that I won't be talking? So, all right, thank you very much, Kofi. I really appreciate that. Okay, so how to optimize your subject line. Include a number in your subject line. I've told you, just like in your copywriting, a number could mean 5 reasons why people fail in business. Now, that will really make more sense to be more catchy and gives you a high conversion rate that people will look at your email or your landing page. Number two, include an emoji in your subject line. You want to, emoji, all these things makes your email marketing, your write-ups to be very attractive, to look very attractive to you. Okay? Yeah, sure, sure. You're gonna get the recording after now. Yeah. Okay, so all right. Yes, the lecture notes are available, everything is available for you. Okay, so we will just look at it. Okay, and next thing is personalize the subject lines for better open rates. What is open rate? I've said it the other time. Open rate is how many persons that actually open your email address when you send it to them, your email content when you send it to them, compared to number of people who did not open it. And the next one is your subject line. Okay, uh, make sure your subject line is not up to 17 to 24%. Okay, it's most likely going to boost email opening. Your subject line, when you do your testing, you're supposed to go to email testing, but maybe you still have to go back there. When you do your email testing, your subject line should be short. Okay, it should be short. Like here, can you see 70 to 24 characters is best. So when you are doing your subject line, how to write an ebook is as simple, it's straightforward like that. Next one is, if it is 25 to 35 character, it is good. But if it is 36 to 48, it is okay. I think you may want to work around this. Okay, work around this 70 to 24 characters. Just keep it simple and short, or keep it short and simple. That's the KISS formula. Keep it short and simple. So that is that. And then last one, okay, I think we are done with this. Then develop sense of urgency when you are writing your copy. I've taught you that in copywriting class. Develop sense of urgency. You don't want your customers to just want to buy from you anytime, or like, you understand. So if you are writing email address to people, you can say something like um, the, your last chance. Many people just see the caption of the email last chance. They'll be like, amazing. What did I buy? Why am I having last chance? They don't want to go ahead and click on it. That's the word. Hurry up. Offer expires. Limited time offer. Limited stock available. So think around to what are the other phrases that you can use to get to create urgency around your sales marketing. That's more important. You want to do that uh, very well. Next one here we have the optimize your email content. Optimize your email content. Okay, send content that are relevant to customers' expectation. That's number one. I've told you the first thing you want to do is target your customer. Second one is uh, I've identified them, then send content that are relevant to the expectation. So use bullet points to make the content readable. Use bullet points. If you're writing copy, I've told you, make sure it is spacious. Put space in between, and then use bullet points to highlight your uh, content. The next one is follow a logical structure. Yes, follow a logical structure. After the title page, do you want to introduce them to something? Do you want to tell them a story? After telling them the story, do you want to share with them a testimony? After that, do you want them to buy from you, or do you want anything you want them to do? You can follow a logical structure. So all this has to be planned separately in a book, so that when you are planning your email marketing, it will be easy for you not to go out of course. Okay. Next one is use compelling images. Use compelling images. And another one is prefer to design emails with responsive design. Yeah, I've shown you this already. So you can use email designs and templates there using your MailChimp. Next one is avoid grammatical mistakes. Yes, proofread your work very well. So what I advise you to do is write your content out in your Microsoft Word and then put it in Grammarly or any of the softwares that can help you to proofread. And even after that, still proofread for yourself or get someone to help you proofread. Okay, then once you are online on your MailChimp, all you are just doing is copy and paste and drag and drop. It's simple like that. You won't have to start uh, writing online when you're being online. So people who make money online don't plan it online. They plan it offline and they execute it online. And that's how life goes. All right, choose the right fonts and color for your email. Yes, don't use fonts that will crumble or that will make your customer want to develop I don't know, bad feature for your work. Make sure the fonts are very cool and beautiful while you are recording it. Make sure it's very beautiful. Please, 1 minute. Let me do something here. Okay, this font for my designs, and I'm using fonts. So I may want to change these fonts. Then I'll go directly to this place, and I'm going to change my font. So if I change fonts to any of these coming, so if I have this, I want to change it here, coming. So it has changed automatically, but I don't really like this, so I can continue with what I really have in plan. All right. So, all right. Oh my God. Okay, can you see me, everybody? All right. So here is my screen once again, and I'm going to really do that with you. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So here we go. We can easily go back to where we are coming from. Okay. So here we finish and close. Whenever and okay, this is loading now. And you can eventually just go to the end of the class. Please. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So this is where we are. And next one is we have types of email marketing. One we have newsletter email. We're going to go through the notes, see how to optimize your newsletter. We have stick your email content, uh, create a compelling header, share different variety of useful content, follow a consistent schedule. All of this has been done before. We have two promotional email address. This promotional email address is the one that reminds your audience of your products that you want to sell. Okay. We have personalized campaigns. We have uh, you can personalize your campaign. How to do personalization? By the time you have collected your audience number, their email address and their name. So you may want to mention their name. Mentioning their name gives you more. It makes your customer feel more familiar with you when you mention their names. Okay, so do well to mention the names of your customer. Uh, then we have the abandonment or abandoned cart email address. Abandoned cart. Abandoned cart, let's say you are advertising for kind of junior or you have a product in people who have visited your product or your page and then they selected the product but they didn't complete the purchase. So you can remind them that they have some some products in their cart. So how to do that? Use a simple abandoned cart email template, personalize your abandoned cart recovery emails, and then send a series of email reminders to them for them to always remember that they have actually done something they did not finish before in your cart. So next one is the engagement. Yeah, you can have the engagement type of email you want your customer to get engaged with you again. So how do you do that? Prefer Ramifications to re-engage your customers. We have preferred subject lines like we've been missing you. I've received a lot of this from my uh, Upwork account. So Upwork will just send message to me or freelance say, we miss you, we've not seen you for a while. So this kind of question, this kind of content is to re-engage your people. Then run a pool of competition to re-engage your subscribers. Next one is how to engage subscribers. Number one, tell them thank you for subscribing to your channel. Number two, create clear and compelling subject lines. Number two, know the ideal time to message them. Number four, avoid the no reply sender name. You see, banks, I see banks using no reply, no reply. Well, maybe it's good for them, but do not use no reply sender name. You have let your subscribers know your company or privacy policy. Yes, let them know what you're into. Um, Personalize your email. Here, let your customers know your privacy policy could mean that you collect their email address and at the same time you don't have to you know, you have to keep their privacy, I mean, very safe for them. Then last one is prefer attractive email design. We have to spoken about that. And the last is include an unsubscribe link. So finally, these are the various email marketing tools. I have taken you through MailChimp, right? You can still explore it and go over into it. These are other email marketing tools. We have marketing, we have HubSpot, we have ConvertKit, Selling Blue, we have Weber. So we have Uber. So this Uber, all of these are tools that you can use for email marketing. They help you to create a landing page and a host of other tools, but these are the ones that we use. But personally and commonly, I think MailChimp is the number one on the list that people use for their email marketing. So, how to engage subscriber? I think we have got through with that. So that's going to be the end of our class, and I'm going to stop sharing. All right. So, can I quickly have one or two questions? I think right now we have you. I want to thank you to everybody that has been here so far. It's been awesome. Do you have any question? You can easily speak with the microphone now and let me hear from you, Kofi and Tobiloba. All right. Any question from there? Okay. Thank you too. I can receive your chat from there. I just hope the class is impactful. I'm grateful to you for coming around. Okay, is there any question, or maybe you can send a question to me directly via WhatsApp after time? All right, if you're waiting for the video, I'll be glad to share with you also. Okay, so if there is no question, I think we'll call it to the end for today's class, and we also hope that we'll clip together for some other time as we work together. So I really appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you. It's been awesome having you around. Toby Lover, God bless you. Ebenezer too, God bless you. I so much love you guys, and we hope that life will become more better with you on the other side. All right, so we have a whole lot we are going to be doing together uh, between October and, of course, subsequently in November. Yeah, November, let me not release a whole lot after. Yeah. Thank you very much once again. I love you. All right. Okay, okay, fantastic. That's nice. All right, thank you very much. And we can say goodbye